Hey guys at YouTube, a couple things. First off, I don't really know much about uploading recently. Uh, I know, but I don't really have a schedule for uploading. I'm currently backed up working on a couple videos. I'm planning a huge project with a series that I really love. Um, also, uh, I'm thinking about deleting one of my old Let's Plays that I never really finished. I could go back and start recording some more footage, but at the same time though, I don't really have time to record footage consistently anymore. I used to have backed up videos to upload whenever I didn't have anything else to upload, but yeah. But that's one thing I wanted to talk about. Also, I wanted to discuss Pokemon for the Nintendo Switch. Excuse me there. Excuse me again. Um, excuse me again. On why I don't think Pokemon for Switch will work very well. Because everyone and their mother is just getting really hyped for a Pokemon Switch game and saying all these things that they want it to be, how big they want the game to be. But when you realize that, I think that would be way too ambitious for Nintendo right now. Not specifically Nintendo, but all the people behind the Pokemon project. The last time we got a console Pokemon game, it was a sequel to the first console Pokemon game. Pokemon uh, Coliseum and XD Gale of Darkness, which got a ROM hack not too long ago, which added a whole bunch of new things, like fairy typing and whatnot. But, and those games, and, sorry, this is unscripted by the way, but, Coliseum didn't have wild Pokemon. XD Gale of Darkness did, to an extent, with the little areas where you could bait and then catch certain Pokemon. But it still didn't have it was so different from the main series Pokemon games on handhelds. And see, honestly, I think the Switch is kind of Nintendo's, biggest thing in a long time. Because it's a portable console. And all the games can be portable. And I know they said Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon, were going to be the last games for Pokemon on the 3DS. Which kind of scares me a little bit. Are all their consoles from now on going to be portable consoles? I know the Switch is probably going to last a few years. But when it comes time for a new console, is that console going to be portable as well? Therefore making the 3DS obsolete? I have a few problems with this, and not necessarily for Pokemon, just for all different types of games, but especially for Pokemon. Because, see, the 3DS is a cheap alternative to the consoles that Nintendo makes. And you can't dispute that. It's very cheap right now to get a 3DS. And while the price range is similar between the Switch and the 3DS, I think the cheapest right now is like $175, and that's for a new 2DS right now. But still, there's at least a $200 price gap, maybe a little less between the two. If I could get a Switch, I would, but I currently don't have the money for it. Hopefully, I might be getting one this Christmas. Yeah, Christmas already. Talking about it. We can hope. At least I can. Anyways, back to my point. Because, honestly, I feel like if Nintendo doesn't keep making portable consoles after the Switch, we're just gonna... Because they had something going with the Wii U, but they couldn't really flesh it out good enough. Because the Wii U's portability was very lacking, to say the least. You can't go 10 feet without the gamepad disconnecting. The farthest I could probably go is to my restroom with my Wii U gamepad, because it's right next to my room. But yeah. But like I was saying, back to my main point once again. I feel like if Nintendo doesn't keep making portable consoles, then I mean they're going to have to make another portable gaming device. The only other alternative is to put Pokemon games on the phone, which I am a heavy uh, dissenter of gaming on phones, especially with Fortnite and Battle Royale. Yeah, Fortnite and Battle Royale. Fortnite and PUBG. Because because between the two, at least PUBG is getting a different company to work on the phone version. But I'm going off on a tangent. But my point is, I'm a heavy dissenter of gaming on phones. I don't think it'll work. I mean, RPGs work, and yeah, if Pokemon wants to stay as an RPG, I think Pokemon on phones can work to an extent. If all they do is want to keep making RPGs. But if we want Pokemon to progress, it has to stay on the consoles or the handhelds. But since it doesn't look like Nintendo's going to keep making handhelds after the Switch, which I know I could be saying all these things early, Nintendo has surprised us before with stuff and technology before. Like they surprised us with the Switch, and they've surprised us before with other things. But I think honestly that like I said, if Nintendo doesn't keep making portable consoles, they're gonna have to go to phones or make another 3DS or alternative. And that's the facts right there. Unless they want, like I said, go to phone gaming, which I probably won't game much on my phones. But I personally would like to see Pokemon grow as a company. Not a company, but as a series. I would love the games to start getting bigger. And I could sacrifice the amount in a game by being on a console. I could sacrifice the amount by being not a console, on a handheld. I could sacrifice that. But when you realize how big Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon were, it's pretty big. And if we keep pushing for better handheld technology, we might get a handheld Xbox one day in terms of what the game can do. 4K on a 3DS? Oh, I mean, to be fair though, PCs have been going 4K for a while, but that's not the point. My point is, a 4K on a handheld console would be amazing. I mean, and people can make all the not hacked, but like all the fake handheld consoles they want. Like handheld GameCubes, handheld PlayStation 4s, or mobile PlayStation 4s, or mobile Xboxes. But once again, I'm going on a tangent. I'm sorry. And I could talk about this all night if I actually wanted to. But this is just sort of a quick little video I wanted to talk about. With a quick topic I wanted to talk about, But yeah.